Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm a little tired today. Can we do a commentary that's calm and relaxed? Can we feature a calm, relaxing tank to watch? How about this one here? It is the STRV 103B, driven by Voikaku from the Rog Fi clan. Shout out to you guys. Yeah, Claus is tired today, guys. I've been a little bit under the weather. I've been sneezing and a little sore throat for a couple of days. I know, don't go there. Don't go there. I haven't been tested, and I'm not going to be. Just a little sore throat and a little sneezing. So let's just be relaxed, okay? Let's just watch a video together today. I'm tired. So far I'm watching Voikaku stop in the middle of the open. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he stop in the middle of the open? That's interesting that he stopped in the middle of the open. I'm surprised that you did that. Why are we watching your game then? Aren't you going to die in the middle of the open? No, because you're invisible. Why are you invisible? Because Wargaming said so. You know, it's February, right? So, I live in Canada, and it's been winter now. January is... October, November were very nice. Almost like fall weather. December, it kind of cooled off, but it wasn't that cold. It didn't really snow till right around Christmas, a little after Christmas. And then we had a really brutal cold snap for about 2 weeks in January. Like really cold, guys. At one point where I live, the recorded temperature where I live was colder than the warmest recorded temperature on the planet Mars. I'm not kidding. The warmest recorded temperature on the planet Mars on a particular day was like 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And where I lived was minus 36 Fahrenheit. Which is almost minus 36 Celsius. So, but I posted a video. Maybe some of you guys saw it on my POV channel. I think the video is called "I Live in the Coldest Place in the World." But what's funny is that it's not funny. It's just weather, I guess. We're watching this game. I know they're losing by 9,000, almost 10,000. Let's talk about the game for a minute. They're down 9,633. And our hero here has 0 damage. Okay, let the games begin. Now you can start watching. So it was minus 35 Fahrenheit, which is about minus 35 Celsius. The two graduated temperature scales cross at minus 40, right? So when you get really cold, the Celsius and Fahrenheit are almost, they cross. But where I live, it can be minus 35 one day, and then because of the jet stream, the position of the jet stream, which is influenced by the humidity and weather patterns in the Pacific Ocean, if the jet stream wobbles, well, if it wobbles south of where I live, which doesn't happen very often, it happens for short periods of time, then the Arctic air mass descends upon us if the jet stream's south of us, right? But once the jet stream... is this game going to be over right away? Is he just going to get farmed? Why am I showing you this game? Let's talk about the game for a second again. He's going to get farmed now, isn't he? No, he's not. I'm showing you this game because he does not get farmed. He pulls off a great maneuver there, and his teammate helps him. Okay, so when the jet stream goes south of us, which happens 1 or 2 times a year, maybe once a year, we get the Arctic air wobbles down. And funny, because the Earth is a sphere, when the Arctic air wobbles down south over Canada and into Montana and Michigan and the northern U.S., what normally sits on the North Pole wobbles down. Think of it like your head, right? Put your hand on the top of your head. Let's do this experiment. Put your hand, your right hand on the top of your head. Just as your head is the Earth, okay? Your hand now is on top of your head. That's the Arctic air mass. That's the really cold part of the Earth, okay? Now move your hand down so that your hand covers your nose, okay? Do that. Now your hand is covering your nose, and I know you can't see the video now, but just look through your fingers. You can still watch the video. Your hand is covering your nose. I live where your nose is, okay? Or where your eyes are, because I'm further north. Now the Arctic air mass is on top of me, and it's freezing cold. But when it's freezing cold on top of me, the back of your head now, the warm air is wobbled up. So in China and Russia and parts of Europe, when I'm freezing like this, it's abnormally warm. Do you get it? Because weather on Earth is all connected. Right? So when the Arctic air mass wobbles on me, the back of your head has the warm air. Now move your hand onto the top of your head again and move it back onto the back of your head. So now that your hand is on the back of your head, see, now Siberia and China and Europe is freezing, but my nose is warm. Usually, the Arctic mass is just on the top of your head, and it wobbles around a little bit. Like, go pat yourself on the top of rub the top of your head. That's what the Arctic air mass is usually doing. But every now and then, it wobbles down over a certain part of the world. And that's affected, the jet stream affects where it goes. So we had the really cold minus 35 when the thing wobbled onto my nose. My analogy continues, and then just miraculously, because of the moisture in the Pacific and the way the jet stream works, the jet stream pushed it north again, and as soon as the jet stream goes north of where I lived, the temperature goes from like minus 35 Celsius to plus 15 or plus 20 Celsius in like a couple of hours. It's called the Chinook. That's what the indigenous people that lived here long before white man arrived, they called it the Chinook winds. In their language, we translated it, I guess. Maybe they didn't call it Chinook. Maybe they called it something that we can't pronounce, but we translated it to be Chinook winds. So the Chinook winds. You could go outside and it's minus 30 and you're all dressed up, and then all of a sudden you feel like warm air and wind, and within a matter of hours it's plus 20, and then you take off all your clothes and all the snow melts. So that happened, which was kind of cool. It's really cool. There's kind of a tradition where I live here in Canada, on the eastern slopes of the Rockies, that when it's really cold like that, everyone's like counting down the days for the Chinook to arrive. And then when the Chinook arrives, it's kind of a tradition that the Canadians, even if it only warms up to like plus 5 or plus 6 or plus 8 or plus 10 Celsius, which would be like plus 10 Celsius is like, what is it, like 50? Even if it goes to 40 or 50 degrees Fahrenheit from minus 30, as soon as it happens, everyone, well, not everyone, but a lot of people put on their shorts and their summer, and you go out, walk the dog or ride your bike, or everyone's out wandering around the city in shorts and t-shirts and maybe a toque, we call them toques, a little hat, keep your head warm. Basically dressed up like as if it's summer, walking around, and it's funny because there's usually snow everywhere, right? So there's snow everywhere, and you see all these, usually it's the young kids walking around in their summer outfits. Sandals, flip-flops, riding their bikes, right? But it's really warm, and usually it's really sunny when the Chinook comes, and the sun. Not only is it 15 degrees Celsius out, but the sun is hitting the snow and reflecting back, so you get the blinding you know, it's just really hot outside because you get the sun radiation from above, and you get the sun bouncing off the snow, and it's a lot of fun. It's like, you know, time to celebrate. So there we go. That's what happened in January. And after that, it's just been, you know, days are getting longer now. Whenever we go through January and February, it's kind of, Canadians are a lot of sitting around. Maybe I like to go skiing and get out, but the days are short and you're not as active as you are in the summer. So you get the winter blues because the days are shorter. They're getting longer now, but the shortest day, the sun would come up at like 8:30 in the morning and set at 4:30 in the afternoon. The shortest days, right? The equinox, I guess it's called. But now they're getting longer very quickly. I'm looking forward to spring. In March, we usually start getting some better weather. It's still, you know, it's not really spring here. It's spring on the west coast and spring a little further south, but it's getting better. And by April, it's nice. Start seeing the trees and the leaves and the plants. But then you get hit by a little cold snap. You get whacked in the head again. So I'm living my way through another Canadian winter. Check out that video if you want. The Chinook was coming in, and I went out when it was minus 35 with my coat, and the forecast was for the Chinook, and then I went home and I went out the very next day to the same spot when the temperature changed. I'll post a link in the top right corner of the screen if you didn't know. I post stupid videos like that on my other channel if you're interested in non-World of Tanks Claus. But speaking of World of Tanks, this guy, like, what a ridiculous turnaround. You have no choice now but just to fight him. Just see, you've wasted time. I think he was thinking he could run away, but then he thought, well, why run away? What's the point? And yeah, why run away when the Muppet comes straight for you? Why didn't the Muppet shoot you? I don't know. Because he's a Muppet. I guess that's the definition of a Muppet. Sometimes I have to wonder on the sayings and the things I say on this channel. Like, you know, why didn't the Muppet shoot you? And then when you analyze that statement, you realize, well, because that's the definition of a Muppet. Why is the Muppet cantilevered over the edge there, frolicking near the water and the base, and not helping his team, and waiting to take his turn to show up one by one to fight an STRV? Why? Well, that's the definition of a Muppet. There is no why. He's doing that because he is a Muppet, right? That's why Grover's arms just dangle on his left and his right while he talks. They don't look like they're attached to his body. They're held up by little sticks. Why? Because he is a Muppet. A victory! Who'd have thought? Victory. Check these post-game stats, guys. Radley Walters medal, tank sniper, high caliber, and Top Gun. A little bit of a comeback there, I'd say. 11,173 damage. And I guess he lost some credits because he played too well. And we're not done here, guys. Our discussion is not done here. Second game. Look at the loadout this guy has. Bond rammer, bond vents, bond optics, rammer directive, food. He's got it all. He's got it all. You think the game we just watched was something? This guy. I've tried a new sport this winter, guys. I tried a new sport. In the summer, I tried a new sport in the summer. You guys ever heard of wing sailing? I bought a wing sail. It's a sail that you hold and you get on a hydrofoil and you use the sail to propel you around in the water. You can do it on a paddleboard with a keel or a hydrofoil. Okay? Look up wing sailing, and you see some videos will come up, and you'll go, "Wow, that's pretty cool," right? Now you're gonna get proxy spotted there, buddy. Yep, you're proxy spotted. You see that? I know World of Tanks. That proxy spotting thing. You're in trouble there now. What are you gonna do? You're a sniper. You're supposed to be sitting at the back of the map in a bush, and you're gonna get shot by this guy. No, he's not backing up. He's moving forward. Very interesting. A brawling STRV. How could this... Let's see what's going to happen. Now, why is he going here? Because his team has control of the field. You notice that? His team has control of the field, so he doesn't give a shit. So he's just going to... he's playing like a medium tank is what he's doing. Boom. I distract him. I thought that shot almost hit the dirt. How did it do damage? That shot did not hit the hull. He's put it in. Okay, now he, boom. He plays his STRV like a medium tank, guys. But that shot hit the dirt. It hit the bottom of his track. Somehow he still managed to do damage. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this guy plays his STRV like a medium tank. Well done. And that guy drives his light tank like a Muppet. Well done. So anyways, hydrofoiling. It's a water sport, right? You use the sail, and it's really good on a beach where the prevailing winds usually blow. You get an onshore breeze. And you get out on your hydrofoil, and you know, you ride around using the wind, and then when you're tired, the wind is blowing towards shore, so you don't end up in the middle of the ocean. You'll just get blown to shore. You know what I mean? Well, it's winter here for many months of the year, so I modified the wing foiling and the wing sailing. I've got the sail, but you do it while you're wearing skates on a frozen lake. Huh? Huh? Take a Canadian to come up with that. So you go out in the mountains and you find a nice frozen lake where you make sure you see people ice fishing out there. You know, if you see some people ice fishing with the huts set up and they have their SUVs or something that they drove right out on the ice, then you know it's safe. Put your skates on, or snowboard, and get the wing sail out. You know, dress yourself up as if you're going snowboarding, and go for it. Now talk about fun. Unfortunately, I was not able to film any of that because I don't have anyone that's willing to sit around when it's minus 10 or minus 15 and film me having fun on the lake while they sit there and freeze and film. I need to hire I guess I need to expand my my staffing or something. I need to hire a camera person, a dedicated person, but I can't afford that, so it would be nice if I could show you guys this stuff. Well, how do I do it? I don't know. Let's just isn't it relaxing watching STRV games? I mean, usually they're just sitting back here shooting. They're in the open shooting you, and you can't see them because, you know, that's the way the game's designed. There was a little bit of an exciting part here where this guy drove forward as if he's a medium tank. What is going on here? I might have to get this STR. I'm up to the tier 9. I hated the tier 9. I couldn't make it work. I just couldn't make it work. But maybe this one here, set up for DPM, is the thing to go. Look at this. Look at this game. 1, 2, 3, 4 TDs hugging the red line while other people try and play the game. The poor enemy team is actually trying to play the game. Little do they know. Little do they know that Wargaming designed it so that if you try and play the game, you'll have TDs on the red line killing you. Spamming APCR like motherfuckers, sitting on the red line. Okay. There you go. Talk about DPM. Is this sitting on... I guess they're outside his white circle. Right? And those heavy tanks that are up there are still spawning. Now he's a little worried. He's a little worried he's going to get down over the hump. We're talking about World of Tanks now, okay? My stories are over. Let me know in the comments. Give me some feedback on you know, the weather thing and the wing surfing on a frozen lake. Let me know what you guys think. Would you like to see that in a video? If I could, might be able to get out once or twice more before the winter's over. I can see if somehow maybe I'll attach a GoPro to myself or something. Let me know if you'd like to see that. If I do a video like that, I'll put it on my POV channel, where I put all the strange things I do that are not World of Tanks related. For this channel, we just get to see the Unicoms farming in this particular video. This guy's got just an amazing setup. Oh, he's spotted. He's spotted. It's okay. Alright, it's no problem. No problem. Yeah, guys, he's only done 6,000 damage so far. Just hold on. Like I said, I'm a little under the weather, so no excitement. We're just going to watch and see how much damage can he possibly do. Talk about aim time. This thing has... it basically has 0 aim time, right? Like you just... Once you're in siege mode and you're moving the gun around, you don't really need to aim. You just need to highlight the target and then snap the gun on there and shoot. There's no aiming. So the statistic should say 0 aim time. And he can go right through the turret because that's the tier 8. 8,400. He's the invisible tank shooting him. This guy is inside his white circle, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Guys, it's 8-12. This game is far from over. For all of you World of Tanks, you know, World of Tanks enthusiasts that have wondered, why is Claus talking to me about playing on a frozen lake and the weather? All I want to do is watch a World of Tanks game. Well, enjoy. He's perfect. Oh. The STRV disappeared. Of course he did, right? His counterpart disappeared. Of course he did. He's by himself now, guys. And he's carefully shooting the side. Look, he's moving and then he puts the... And he's... Yeah, he knows that he's an overmatch for the side. He knows exactly where to shoot. Don't bother shooting the lower plate or anything. Just shoot the side. He's got him perma-tracked and killed. This guy definitely knows what he's doing. And this DPM is ridiculous, isn't it? How could he possibly win this? It was him versus 6. He's a one-shot, so he's not going to win this game, is he? Is he going to win this game? No, he's not going to win this game. Do you think he could possibly have won that game? Tank, sniper, top gun, Tank, sniper, top gun, high caliber. He ended up with 11,687, courtesy of the zeros. And probably lost a shit ton of credits. No, he didn't lose a shit ton because he had some boosters. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go rest for today. Just take it easy. Give me some feedback in the comment section. Maybe you think it would be interesting to watch some wing surfing on a frozen lake. Catch you guys tomorrow.